In this screencast, we're going to focus on the concept of uploading files and going through the file folder. So I'm going to go down just a bit, and I'm going to take you over to the administration block. And if you noticed, at the very bottom of the administration block, there's a little icon of a file folder and a link to files. I'm going to move your screen back over a little to the right, see if I can't line this up a little better. Now, these are files that I currently have uploaded into this Moodle course. So that's why it's full. Inevitably, when you get a blank course, your file folder will be empty. Or even when you import a previous course, if you import over the file folder, it will be full of the previous information. But if you don't import over the file folder, it would be empty. The file structure in Moodle is very much like the one you use on your hard drive. This streamlines the process of uploading and maintaining and accessing your files. It's a pretty handy feature. Before you can use a file in Moodle, you must first upload it to your course. And there's a couple ways to be able to do that. You're going to be able to upload files as you need them through the add a resource or add an activity. But I think a best practice would be to go into the file folder and categorize and upload all your necessary files in the very beginning. That will allow make for a little quicker process of linking to it as you build out your course. Don't have to, but I think it's something that would be a best practice. It is very important, though, that you do not remove or rename files that you have linked to from within the course. Your file resides in the file area of Moodle, but you can place links or shortcuts to them throughout your course. So once you've created that file and you link to it and the students have access to it, you don't really want to go back and rename or alter those or change those because that will cause confusion, that will break links, and that could cause problems. So it's something as you're developing your course in the beginning to be conscious and aware of. Inside, if we scroll down here to the bottom, you'll see these choices that are available here at the bottom. You have make a folder, select all, deselect all, upload a file, and if I pull down this drop-down menu, you have move to another folder, delete completely, or create zip archives. So there's quite a few options in here, and this will probably take a couple screencasts to get us through this to cover it all. But one of the first things we want to talk about is the idea of creating a folder. Okay? How you choose to organize your course is entirely up to you. You may prefer to create folders based on your units of study. You may choose to organize your files by type. It's your choice. Okay? But if you click the Make a Folder button to create a new folder, okay, you're going to want to give it a name, something that you can identify with. Okay. Now notice after I've named the folder and hit create folder, it refreshes and comes back to that original screen, and there it is right there. Okay, so it's that simple, creating a folder. Pretty easy. If you've done it like in email or if you've done it on your hard drive, it's pretty simple to do. All right. Let's go down to the bottom. Get upload a file for this next sequence. One of the aspects here, if you notice I'm down on the right hand side, you should see a button for upload a file, and I'm going to click on it. Now the screen that pops up should look familiar. It's very similar to as if you're uploading files to emails or to your desktop. So I'm going to click on Browse. Now when I click on Browse, let me drop in the little menu that pops up. It's just like a choose a file menu. Okay, and I'm going to pick, let's see, I'm going to go find a Word document. Notice it dropped down here in the file name. I'm going to click open, and now the file name appears up here, and then I'm going to click on upload this file. Okay, now if I were to scroll down, let me move you over a little bit, you'll be able to see that I have uploaded a Word document, and there's the name of it. And here's another feature that's nice, is that in another screencast I pointed this out, but here you can see where Moodle identifies the various types of files. That's a Word file, that's a video file, that's an image file, here's a PDF file, and so you're able to notice the difference between the different files. Okay, and now if I wanted to, if I took the Leah Dixon and I checked it, if I come down and if I click on a file that I would like to move into a folder, okay, I've created the new folder, I've uploaded a file. Let's say I want to move this into the folder I've created. So I'm going to click the box next to it, then I'm going to scroll down, okay, and I'm going to drop down. I'm going to move to another folder. Now, what will happen is when the screen refreshes, you'll see this wording at the very top, one file selected for moving. Now go into the destination folder and press move files to here. So I want to move it into new folder, because that's the name of the file folder I'd like to move it into. And when the screen refreshes, you'll see that here's the parent folder at the top, and underneath it will be the list of all the files located in there. I moved this document in previously. Alright, I'm going to go down to where it says move files to here. I'm going to click on it. Now notice it'll show you when it refreshes the new document that we had the check mark next to before. Let me scoot your screen over just to make sure everything is clear. Okay, that document is now located underneath the folder named new folder, and so that's a way to allow yourself the ability to categorize and keep track of information and documents inside the file setting.